Police obtain remand order, launch search for Reno Omokri over alleged defamation of Dunamis church pastor Paul Eche. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to hear this morning. As our headline for this morning says that police obtain remand order, launch search for Reno Omokri over alleged defamation of Dunamis church pastor Paul Eche. Well, under this headline, it says that therefore the police are looking for Reno Omokri, who was special assistant to then President Goodluck Jonathan on new media, for them to remand him in the prison like Pastor Abraham Daniel and the Eniche's brother. The Nigerian Police Force has obtained an order from the Chief Magistrate Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Wuse Zone 6, Abuja, to remand social media influencer Reno Mokri, former Dunamis Church pastor Abraham Daniel, and two others, Eniche and Alexander Eniche, in prison custody. Well, therefore, the police are looking for Reno Omokri, who was a special assistant to then President Goodluck Jonathan on new media, for them to arrest him. The court, presided over by His Worship Chief Emmanuel Inyana, issued a remand warrant through the ex parte motion filed by the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetoku on January 13, 2025, granting the ex parte application filed by Francis Gabriel on behalf of the police chief in motion number between Inspector General of Police as applicant and Mr. Daniel Abraham, Mr. Eneche Idoga, Alexandra Ugbolingo Eneche, Peter and Mr. Peter and Mr. Reno Mokri. As first to the fourth respondent, the chief magistrate directed the police to produce the respondents to return court dates on January 30th. Well, Iana held, upon hearing the application and submissions of land, Francis Gabriel, and upon careful consideration of the averment, the annexures and issue as raised in the submissions of the appellant, the application is hereby granted as prayed. It is hereby ordered as follows: an order of the Honorable Court for remand warrant of the respondents, Mr. Daniel Abraham, 1, 2, Mr. Eneche Idoga, 3, Alexander Eneche, 4, Ubinolo Eneche Peter, and 5, Mr. Reno Omokri, in the custody of the Nigerian Correctional Service pending investigation, arraignment, prosecution. Is there ordered that respondent be arraigned before a court of competent jurisdiction after the conclusion of the said investigation. Going further, on the return days, the respondent should be produced. The matter is adjourned to 30 days of January 2025. His remand warrant was predicated on a petition to the Inspector General of Police by Patrick O. Ukulu, SAN, against Mr. Reno Mokri, Gistlover blog, Anti-Adul, Peter Ugboyibo, Kelechi TV, and their agent and co-conspirators of alleged defamation. Well, on Thursday, Sahara reporters reported that a source privy to the situation has disclosed that the persecution of Abraham Daniel was a result of his resignation from the church. Well, the source narrated how Pastor Daniel served diligently during his time and the church, which led to the drastic growth of the church congregation. The source added that after about a decade of service, he left the church following a misunderstanding with Pastor Paul Eneche. The source continued, his resignation was met with stiff opposition from Pastor Eneche, who tried to lure and crack his family. Hence, his wife insisted he return back to Dunamis church. This disagreement eventually led to their divorce. Shortly after leaving the church, he started receiving random threats through calls and social media messages. On a fateful day, he was under heavy threat until he eventually had an accident that turned his car a scrap uneconomic to repair. He sent his location to the callers, who met him at the accident scene. The men on Mufti, alongside one bar, Abbas, all pleaded with the owner of the car. After that incident, he entered their car and they left. He later got to know that the men on Mufti were police officers. He was taken to the Karu police station, where the DPO informed him that the arrest was at the instance of Pastor Paul Eneche. The DPO advised that he go and apologize. He tried calling Pastor Paul Eneche, but never picked nor returned the call. he was transferred to Cuba Division. After several back and forth, one Emerson called him, saying one Pastor Stanley wants to intervene in the dispute between them. He met with Pastor Stanley at the FCID. Thereafter, the officers told him to delete his Facebook page. He told him that since he's on the side on peace, he would delete it on ground that they replaced his card that he lost during the arrest. Well, that was most of the things that was said here concerning the silence today this morning. We says here that police obtained remand order, launched a search for Reno Omokri over alleged defamation of Dunamis Church pastor Paul Inichi. And that was all you have it for me this morning. If you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here right now is to tap that subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime I have any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it ASAP. Police is looking for Reno Omokri for defamation. If you ask me, is Reno Omokri capable of defamation? Yes. Yes. Believe me, I'm sure that Reno Omokri deserves what is coming for him. Well, police are looking for Reno Omokri, who was the special assistant to President Goodluck Jonathan. That time President Goodluck Jonathan was president. Well, for them to remand him in prison like Pastor Abraham Daniel and the Eneche brothers, well, they have obtained an order from the Chief Magistrate Court to arrest Emefiele, to arrest Reno Omokri. Sorry. Therefore, these same police are looking for Reno Omokri, for them to remand him in prison like Pastor Abraham Daniel and the Eneche brother. And the court said that the court presided over by his worship chief Emmanuel Iyana issued the remand warrant through an ex parte motion filed by Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun on January 13, 2025. And they granted the ex parte application. Granting the ex parte application filed by Francis Gabriel on behalf of the police in motion between Inspector General of Police and the applicant and Mr. Daniel Abraham. Well, one thing is certain is that they are on the hunt for Reno Omokri because of what? Defamation. Everybody that knows Reno Omokri very well will know that, at least, thank God, justice is already coming to this man. Yes, justice is already coming to this man. The matter is as long as serious. What is causing this man's arrest is as long as serious. It's very long. Well, it is about a dispute that happened between two church pastors, and Reno Omokri just had to get involved. Well, under this headline, the comment section that I see here, Shidebere Aruma said that better for him, he talks too much. Peter Obi remains an oracle. Whoever talks bad of him gets into trouble or confused. That's my take. That is it. Reno Omokri talks too much. And he normally insults Peter Obi a lot, so that is what he deserves. That is what he deserves. What do you guys think? Well, Okonji Joseph says that my brother, anything that can be used in realigning in Omokri and his foul mouth will be accepted. I'm telling you, any little evidence like this will be accepted in the courts. Reno Omokri owed on too much. Frederick Ajobibe said that, was that how Jesus was arrested by the Pharisees? Now only you know that one. What do you guys think? Drop your comment in the comment section and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as big on with the notification bell so that anytime I bring a video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.